against imperialists and people who are outside of the country. They wanted to defend Niger people, and they even had the idea to bombard the Niger country, and also to bring back the former president. So I would like to tell you that Niger has the same democracy, and what we would like to say today is how to sensitize Niger people to have a program for the country. And maybe some people misunderstood. Some students need the repetitions. Some will never understand what the teacher is teaching up to the end of the academic year. So today we can observe that the majority of Niger people do understand military people, the aim of liberation. Many people understand, and we keep hope that in the future more than 70% and up to 80% of Niger people will understand the military's ideas of liberation. So we need to have Niger citizens the same. We have some people who are just from school. Some also countrymen need to also be sanctioned, because some people are from Niger, they are citizens, but they do not love Niger country. So those people who, even though they have the nationality papers, but they don't love the country, they should be sanctioned because they are hypocrites. We have to love Niger country. If you have Niger nationality paper, you have to love Niger country and Niger new struggle for liberation. And that's what we all have to put in our mind, that the militaries are here to and also to boost and also to exploit our resources to have better living conditions in Niger and the whole Africa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this conference is to help participants to understand the Niger struggle, because some people think that there is dictatorship in Niger, and people come in Niger to see the truth, to see that Niger is a country that is trying to have independence. So if out of the country, people have a bad concise and precise. Some people are on the line and they follow us because there is a link and people follow us everywhere in the world. So we take two persons on a line and then we come back. But I am here. Let me speak then. Thank you very much. My name is Nuhu. I am. Okay, it is said to give the floor to people online. Thank you very much. So online people, you have the floor. Two persons online. Are you ready? Nadia Hama peut prendre la parole. Nadia Hama, you have the floor, please. Nadia. You have the floor, please. We are waiting for you. We cannot hear you, please. We cannot hear you. So if we cannot hear you, then we give the floor back to the participants. So can you activate your mic? Nadia, can you activate your mic? If you can hear me, can you activate your mic? Please, comrade, go ahead. Go ahead, please. And if she is ready, inform us. So my name is Nanu Nuhu. As I said, I am the coordinator of the Pan-Africans movement that was created just after the coup in Niger. And I can tell you that we supported this revolution since the first days. As you know, many Niger people supported this coup because we had things that we did not support. And and for me, what we can do today is to help these authorities, because the fight against the neo-colonialism and also all these colonizers is to know now how to support these and we have seen how we exchange, because we understood that it's very important to put realistic. What we are doing today, we are making a struggle to sort today. Today we are not struggling not only for our future, but we are also struggling against somebody who does not hesitate to kill us, to bombard us. We need to understand this. Why do I say so? Because people who are still doubtful, and I hear that we had a woman candidate that was not voted by women, because there is a problem that we need to revise. I would like to speak now in a local language. We need to know where we are from. People who are interested in politics, men and women, we all attended a school, and the schools are centers of education, and we need to understand is to learn new skills, but we should not forget where we are from. So if women are considered as second zone people, let's say second sex, and I remember that we have learned from Bongura, that is a lady from Guinea. She fought for the liberation of Guinea, and that's why I took my time. To speak about the African woman struggle in Africa. We need to stand up and help our country to get out of these challenges. And I would like to stop here. Thank you very much. Is it okay? Okay. We need to understand that this is the start for the struggle. It is just a start. We should go back to the source, and we need to revise the curricula of the schools. Thank you, technicians. If we have aligned people ready Okay, not yet. So the next speakers do not relate history. Please, if you need to speak, please be concise.
So this is number. So don't come back on the same issues. So those people came to be our ambassadors. We talked about women without the thing. Where are we going so far? Can we continue to believe in the fights? So we don't want to repeat ourselves. So you have the floor, comrades. So thank you, everyone. My name is Abdulwahab Sumaila Jibrila. I am member of Afrocentricity and a member of from Boca. I am a member of Afrocentricity in Niger, and also I'm the representative of from Boca International in Niger. So we're going to first of all thank a lot the arrival of Pan-Africanists today. So this is the day they will come, and they have c'est le temps de la population du Niger de comprendre quel est le problème du Niger, quel est le problème du continent africain. I will come back in my language, in my local. This is a country issue. This is homeland issue. It's a homeland matter, homeland issue. I will talk in my native language so that people will understand easily. I will tell people tell us that this country belongs to us. I think the whole world, our country Niger, especially the Sahel, people have forgotten. We talk about Egypt. People talked about Sudan. People talked about Mauritania, Morocco. So they used to have kingdom in these countries. So let's go back to history. So what Western people that came, they came for their own interests and they started killing us. And this is why today we are here to talk about this issue. Western people, they killed many of us. They also teach people what they want us. Our people try to kill our country people in kind of conspiracy. They killed so many people and the blood is everywhere. Then Nigerians, those who love their country, like General Kani, took his weapon and he coup d'etat. So the reason why they did the coup d'etat, this is the reason why they have to be for 1 month and with one voice we should talk together and to know what is awaiting us. So Western people, they went back, they want to come back. Whatever we do, they try to come back. So this is why we need to be united, so that even when they come back, they will not find any way against us. You still have 30 seconds. So this is why. So what we need is to be unified. There is no issue of languages. We have to be together. We have to be ready to wait for them. Let's go back to our roots, our cultures. Let's go back to our cultures. So let's go back to our languages and let them their program. Whatever we're doing, we want to hide. So if we have a different program, we can move forward. If we don't have our own program, we cannot move forward. Thank you, Mr. Sani. Thank you so much. The number. Comrades. So you look for this way so that we can, if we, I will let you know how many minutes remain. We are at 1 p.m. We know it's good, but still I would like the committee of organization, if we gonna a little bit, we are out of the floor because we have so many people who would like to talk. So, greetings. My name is Abdurrahman Seibu Hassan. I am the coordinator, regional coordinator M62 in Niamey. So I'm grateful to panelists talking about the theme that they're talking about today. So, but still, before going deeply to my contribution, I would like to get started with by the reformulation of the topic. You did say that emergencies of Sahelian Alliance, second independence. I would say Alliance of the Sahel, second independence, and then dot emergencies of Sahelian countries. Why? Because the alliance, how it started now, it shows that our states they are fighting for their independence. This is the very first independence. In this independence fight, we can talk about the emergency of we're talking about the development of all the sectors that contribute to this emergency. From this panelist presentation, when he just started the context. The context is why the revolution happened in our countries. When he talked about this at the end, he also tried to show that we do have some weaknesses and these challenges. First of all, we have the revolution most of the population are made by guys in uniform because the population does not have a popular, strong leadership. I would like to tell them that in Niger, our context, the new context of Niger, before soldiers came, CNSP soldiers, before they took the coup d'etat, they found that through the civil society they were fighting from Yusuf Mamadou. When French people killed 3 people in Terra, people said they didn't know, they went on a riot. They started a committee which is called M62, which said that from here at the 22nd anniversary, the very first independence, from the 62nd, we don't want to talk about independence on the paper. We would like to talk about independence in the fact. They will continue the fight. They were in the fight. They made kind of vindication, also to improve the conditions of life of the people. We ask for the people to have kind of backup for Mali. So at that time, before militaries came, they are killing them. That's why they took the responsibility to make the coup d'etat. So as soon as they took the responsibility, so the population came into play too, and then soldiers say, so this is our work, then we can work together to say that this popular leadership was there. Just give me 2 minutes, I will be done. Okay, so you have 1 more minute. You ask where are we going? So we have some guests. They want to know where we are. Today our priority, like a population as young youth in this revolution, our priority is to have peace first. So how shall we have very permanent peace? Are we going to give them weapons? So exactly what are we going to do to have kind of peace or have a new mindset so that everyone who are trying to divorce us, they need our richness. The second priority is the stability of our institutions. What will be the formula to govern our countries? Let's take the case of Niger. Mali, they got a formula anywhere they are moving forward, but in Niger, so do we need a strong military regime who will associate civilians through the institution, or are we going to maneuver of democracy that needs at least the three ones? So we can take into consideration this question, the judiciary. This is a very good conclusion. This is a good conclusion. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will inform you that there is like a demonstration on the street today where our participant from the committee of organization will tell us exactly where will be the site. We are going to deepen discussions this afternoon. I don't know if there is another information. If it is decided, organization can come on where crossroad there will be the demonstration where people from Cuba we would like to interact so that they could see with us those who were not able to. Of this conference International Anti-Imperialism Conference, the committee of organization have planned some kind of anime entertainment in some biggest cross roundabouts of the country. So the roundabout of Francophonie, the place A, B, and then others. Today, so the entertainment is on roundabout of Francophonie. I would like to invite the whole panelists and the participants to be able to make the movement to these symbolic places that are very significant for our fight. There will be entertainments, there will be, so apart from this entertainment, some people who will take the floor in the capacity building and the enforcement of our that we are giving to this activity. So these who are here to make the movement, our guests and the Nigerian, also the comrade from AS, so that everyone will be on the roundabout in some big events of entertainment from 9 p.m. up from 9 p.m. So from 9 p.m. because we need to pray before. So please, we said that the floor will be given to women. So when you start a language, go up to the end because it is a disturbance. When you start English, you go outside Jama, you cannot follow you. So if you start Hausa, go to Hausa from the beginning. So don't go from one language to another at the same time because our guests, they come from very far. They only speak English and French. So when we change from one language to another, we have some that are online too. So thank you so much. God bless you. So I recall 3 minutes, please. So thank you. My name is Alhaji Salisu Hamidu. So I'm chairman of the president of the activist of Niger. You know that in fact everything that we have been saying so far here, we think that Niger should understand this revolution that we are setting up. In this way, we want to call on the consciousness of everyone regarding IS so that we can go forward with everyone. It's in this framework that I think we cannot make omelette without breaking eggs. You want it to work, it will work, but we need to make the youth to understand what should be understood, because 60 years ago these Western people are destroying us, are exploiting us, and we did not get any good outcome from this. So in this, that we're going to work together with all the countries that think that they can work with our way of seeing things. I think that this conference came on the real time, and it's in this way that we want to say that we are going to explore together and to be able to strengthen our idea of the unity of Africa. So when we talked about all those the historians that came before us, who were really the one who did their best, many of them were killed, and the consequence means that the history will say that did they do as positive? So what shall we correct in this solidarity? And then it means that we think that well, we can set up a problem and try to find a solution so that the future of Africa, we are the one to solve this issue, because people cannot come and solve our problem for us. So in this framework, this is why we think that this will go from the result. So we have kind of a formula that we need to solve the problem in all the fields. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the next speaker is a woman called Madam Saidu Hajara. I am coordinator for the Pacts for the Homeland and the Progress, a movement, a Pan-African movement. So we are here with like that people have a round applause to our three heroes, the General Asmi Keita Chani and the Captain from Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, who there have the liberation of our countries. We are on the good path. We are all in on the good path. But how are we going to make it for a long time? We are in the revolution, and we should continue in the revolution, but we cannot continue in disorder. We need to organize ourselves. We need to organize ourselves. We need to organize ourselves because the struggle should be a smart, coherent, and no society will have development when they have already wearing money. When we know that the currency is made from outside, and especially when we know it's made in Europe, because Europe is we should decolonize the culture. I have seen in Burkina Faso, and that magistrate or lawyers wear traditional wearings. Why not in Mali and in Niger? Instead of continuing to import wearings, clothing from outside, let us have the military and our public staff to create new models of clothing that we can wear, not to avoid importing clothing from our enemies. And the third aspect I would like to intervene is to talk about army. So our army should help the revolution. And now to go to the governors or the leaders. Some are okay with democracy, some are okay with the militaries. This is not the main concern. The question is, where are we going? The problem is not the governments. but which is the lead
71 years after America dropped 2 atomic bombs in Japan, he became the first U.S. president to visit the memorial site in Hiroshima. Throughout his trip, the U.S. media ran countless stories about why dropping nuclear weapons was necessary to save the war. Professor Peter Kuznick, director of nuclear studies at American with director Oliver Stone of the Untold History of the United States, both in the U.S. series, argues that this is dangerous historical revisionism. More about the defeat of the Japanese Empire, the morphine power structure between them.
Well, the myth is not just that it was justified, it was